Imagine moving into a new home with your children, hoping for a fresh start. But instead of peace, you find yourself surrounded by shadows, whispers, and terrifying forces that no one can explain. This is the true story of the Ammons family haunting, also known as the House of 200 Demons. What happened inside shocked doctors, police officers, and priests, and it's one of the most chilling documented cases of possession in America. In 2011, Latoya Ammons, a single mother, moved into a small two-story house in Gary, Indiana, with her 3 children and her mother, Rosa. At first, the house seemed ordinary, a small yard, a quiet neighborhood, and enough space to start fresh. Almost immediately, strange occurrences began. Swarms of black flies appeared around the screened-in porch during winter, despite cleaning and spraying. Footsteps echoed through the hallways at night. Doors creaked open and slammed shut on their own. Lights flickered without explanation. Shadows seemed to move along walls, sometimes stopping to stare at the family. Neighbors warned her that the house had a dark history, but Latoya tried to dismiss it as imagination or stress. The children began complaining of strange phenomena. The youngest boy would sit frozen, staring at corners of the room. His voice would change, deep and guttural, saying words that didn't make sense. The 12-year-old daughter claimed to see a man with glowing eyes in the closet. Latoya witnessed one terrifying moment when her youngest daughter levitated slightly off the bed, her body stiff, eyes wide open, before slowly returning to the mattress after repeated prayers. The grandmother, Rosa, reported seeing objects moving across rooms on their own, chairs sliding, picture frames falling, even heavy tables shifting slightly. The children's behavior grew more alarming. They began speaking in voices that were not their own, often screaming names no one recognized. One child once climbed a wall backward in full view of nurses and doctors during a hospital visit. Medical staff filed official reports, describing events they couldn't explain. The youngest boy would often vanish from one room and appear in another, sometimes frozen, sometimes screaming in terror. The daughter told her mother that a shadowy figure followed her constantly, whispering threats. Friends and relatives visiting the home reported cold drafts, nausea, and an overwhelming sense of being watched, and many refused to return. Desperate, Latoya reached out to the Catholic Church. A priest arrived to bless the house with holy water, but the disturbances intensified. During one blessing, the children screamed in deep, inhuman voices. Objects flew across rooms. Shadows stretched unnaturally along walls. Even a social worker assigned to check on the children reported feeling invisible hands gripping her throat. Every attempt to calm or cleanse the house failed. Police were called after multiple reports from Latoya and neighbors. Officers described hearing heavy footsteps and banging sounds, and capturing strange voices on their recorders. Some officers reported photographs showing ghostly figures in the house. Doctors were equally horrified. One physician, Dr. Allen, filed a report after witnessing a child climb a wall, flip over, and land on the floor, all while unconscious. Nurses described seeing scratches and bruises appear on the children's bodies without explanation. During the peak of the events, Latoya herself was affected. During exorcism sessions, she would convulse, growl, and speak in voices not her own. The children screamed and levitated intermittently. One night, the youngest boy allegedly floated several inches above the bed before collapsing. The family lived in constant fear. Nightmares plagued the children. Even during the day, they reported seeing shadows, hearing whispers, and feeling cold, invisible hands. The house was suffocating, oppressive, and unpredictable. The story eventually reached the media. News outlets published reports, photographs, and interviews with Latoya, Rosa, police officers, and medical staff. Documentaries recreated scenes using available photos and official documents, bringing global attention to the case. The house earned the nickname House of 200 Demons due to the sheer volume of supernatural occurrences reported. Every attempt to enter the home after the family moved out was met with fear, dizziness, or a strong sense of unease by visitors. The Ammons family finally fled the house, leaving most of their possessions behind. The children's strange behaviors stopped immediately. Latoya reported that the terror seemed to remain inside the house, never following them. Today, official reports from police, doctors, and social workers remain as evidence. The story stands as one of the most documented and terrifying real-life possession cases in U.S. history, witnessed by multiple credible professionals. The question remains, was this truly a case of demonic possession, or something science cannot yet explain? What is undeniable is that the Ammons family experienced phenomena so extreme that dozens of independent witnesses confirmed it. Some houses are just old and creaky. Others are gateways to something far darker.